Good evening. Tonight on the bench we're working on my dinner. Hey guys, so working on a little project tonight on the bench, doing some waterproofing of an older AXIAL ESC. Seems like we've all probably had one of these. It came in all the AXIAL Wraiths and SCX10s, such like that. They moved on to different ones now, but they're old school, they're decent. They say only 2S capable, and I've always ran them on 3S, and they're actually built by Castle Creations, so you can hook it up to your Castle Link and program it, which is actually pretty decent. So I've run this thing pretty hard for the years, and I've actually never got it wet and fried it. But recently, I was able to get some of this MG chemical silicone modified conformal coating up in Canada. I was never able to get this here before. It's been a while since I've actually looked for it. I've just given up on trying to ship here before, and now Amazon sells it, and it's easy to get. So, okay, so start by popping this guy open. There's 4 tabs to hold the board in. You can get one side of the board up first, and then it'll come out. You can't pry against the board here, and you don't want to pull on the wires too hard. You can kind of just work it with the with your fingers. Kind of grab the side of the heat exchanger. Don't pull on it directly. Pop that guy out. So we can give everything cleaning. This guy's from 2010, something like that. So. Get them all nice and cleaned up. Still works good though. Good old Castle Creations. Just gonna use the tester's brush. Get in there and clean it up, and then another one for applying the coating. There's some excessive flux here. I'm going to just use some alcohol to clean off. You don't want to use water, of course. You want to use something that's going to dry quick, so a little bit of alcohol. Pure alcohol only. Now this is the modified version of the gel. The only thing modified is they put a black light reactive in it, so you can actually shine the unit with a black light and see which parts you've done, which parts you've not done. Or if you can't remember if you've done one or not. Don't paint over any pin connections. There's none on here, but if there was, don't paint the terminals, obviously. You want to make sure you get everything kind of in every direction for the pieces you don't want water damaging. I like to do the edge of the board. What I mean by that is I've been doing this with nail polish for a while. For the heat exchanger, we can't pull that off, so just try to get some around it. I hope for the best. Okay, so just gave it a once over, checked everything. It's nice and dry, everything's got a nice coating on it. The only thing is behind these capacitors here, I can get a little bit more sauce in there, so I'm just gonna kind of brush a little bit more in there and put it back together. Okay, let that dry, put it back together. Put that back in the tray. Make sure we drop all the wires through the hole.